Today in the world, many people are concerned about peace and wish to bring an end to war, violence, and people hurting other people. The cause of peace is the attitude of loving kindness, which means caring about others and wishing them to be happy. When we can generate this attitude in our minds, the result will be internal peace, and we can then share this peace with others, our family, neighborhood, city, country, and the world. Peace is our responsibility. Only when the cause, loving kindness, exists within every person's heart and mind can peace become attainable. The following meditation is a method we can use to create the cause of peace. First of all, sit in a comfortable position and take a few moments to relax your body and mind. Have your back straight. Let your eyes close gently, and let all the parts of your body, all the muscles in your body, be relaxed, light, and open. And let your breathing be natural. Let your breath flow in and out in a natural rhythm. Relax your mind by letting go of any thoughts you may have in your mind. Thoughts of the past or the future, thoughts of your work, other places or people. Let these thoughts drift out of your mind as clouds drift out of the sky, leaving your mind clear, like a clear, cloudless sky. Decide to keep your mind focused in the present, the here and now, and on the meditation you are doing, without being distracted to anything else. Now visualize in the space in front of you a figure or image that represents absolute purity, goodness, peace, universal love and compassion, all fully perfected positive qualities. This figure could be Maitreya, the embodiment of loving kindness, or Shakyamuni Buddha, or any other Buddhist figure that you are familiar with. If you are a Christian, it could be Jesus, Mary, the Holy Spirit, or one of the saints that you have faith in. Or it could be any figure from a religious tradition that you are familiar with and that represents for you these positive qualities. It could even be just light, a beam of radiant white or golden light. Choose whatever image of purity you are most comfortable with and imagine that figure in front of you. Don't worry about having a perfect, sharp, clear image. Just do the best you can and be satisfied with that. The most important thing is to feel that it's really there, that you are sitting in the presence of this representation of all goodness, perfection, purity, universal loving kindness and compassion. And really feel the loving kindness and compassion emanating from this image to yourself. Now visualize light streaming from this image in front of you into yourself, coming through all the pores of your body and filling your body as if it were like an empty jar or vase being filled with liquid. The light flows down to the tips of your toes and fingers, filling you all the way up to the top of your head. It fills every cell, atom, and tiny particle of your body. This pure radiant light purifies all of your troubles, your pain, physical pain and sickness, as well as mental pain, unhappiness, fears, worries, anger, any other negative thoughts and feelings you might have in your mind, as well as any negative things you've done in the past, your karma, imprints of hurtful or wrong actions you've done in the past that you are still carrying with you. All of those are completely purified. So everything negative in your body and mind completely disappears, becomes non-existent, as you are filled with this blissful radiant light. Imagine that your body becomes clean and clear like a piece of crystal. Imagine that your mind becomes calm and clear, free of all negative thoughts and worries, and full of feelings of loving kindness and compassion. Imagine that you yourself, your mind, become one with the image in front of you, the embodiment of loving kindness and compassion. You yourself become just like that, totally positive, totally loving and compassionate, peaceful and blissful. Now generate in your mind the wish to share this peaceful, loving energy with others, so that they too can become free of suffering and can become loving, peaceful, and positive. Remember that the only way to have peace within ourselves and peace outside of ourselves in the world is to have the good heart of loving kindness and compassion. So imagine the energy of loving kindness radiating out from you, from your heart, going out in all directions like rays of light going out from the sun. Imagine that it first touches any other people that are in the room with you, or in the house or building that you are in. Imagine that they become filled with the energy of loving kindness. Then send it out further to all the people in your neighborhood. They all become filled with this light of loving kindness. Then send it out further to all the people in your town or city, and imagine that they all become filled with the energy, the light of loving kindness. Then continue to send it out further and further to all the people in your country. They are all filled with the light, the energy of loving kindness. continue to send it out to the people in other countries all around the world, so that gradually all the people in all countries everywhere in the world become filled with the energy of loving kindness. And if you can, imagine sending it out to other beings, not just people, but all living beings, animals, creatures in the sea, birds and insects, all the living beings everywhere in the world. They all become filled with the energy of loving kindness. Then, if you can, imagine sending it out to the entire universe, to all the beings existing everywhere in the universe. Imagine that all of them become filled with the energy of loving kindness. The minds of all beings everywhere become free of negative thoughts and filled with loving thoughts, so that now there is peace everywhere. When you wish to conclude the meditation, in order to not lose the energy generated during the meditation, mentally dedicate this energy that it will bring peace to everyone, everywhere, to all beings in the universe. May they all become free of their suffering. May they all become perfectly filled with loving kindness. One way you can do this is to pray, "May the minds of all beings everywhere become free of all thoughts of intolerance, anger, hatred, and the wish to give harm. And may their minds be filled instead with thoughts of tolerance, respect, loving kindness, and the wish only to benefit others."